Wait, can you grab me my water? Dunking up.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's up?
You're not gonna drink the coffee.
I don't even know why I got it. I was like feeling it when Brew got it, and I was like, I don't really want this coffee now. You want to dabble with it?
Oh no. I need a third coffee.
That two to that.
Okay, so the topic of this podcast is, we're gonna decide if things are acceptable or accepted or
Acceptable in public.
Yeah.
Like what is and what's not. We're gonna break that down for you guys. So.
There's a lot of different things, right?
And we've seen a lot of different things.
You're arguing. It could be putting your socks on in public.
PDA, which I think we should get to that
be-
first.
Oh, I got one. This is gross. But if you're not in your own house, home, can you cut your fingernails? Can you
Okay.
cut your fingernails in public?
But like, here's my thing, Alex. It's like you're not walking across the street and going fucking like that. Like, come
So
on.
it's not acceptable. What
I
if
mean-
you really had to cut a toenail and you sit on a bench and do it?
But like, what's the vibe? Like, are we in the city
You're
or
in
are
the
we-
seaport.
Absolutely not. You're an absolute freak.
No,
Free.
no, so it's not acceptable.
All right, not acceptable.
You do it in your own home.
You can do anything in your own fucking home.
Living room? I guess I'm not gonna go where you can do it in your own home.
No,
You can really do anything in your own home.
that's your safe space.
yeah.
PDA needs to get out of this world.
PDA?
I actually hate that. With any of my exes or like whatever, I absolutely hate that more than anything.
Yeah.
Do not kiss me in public, ever.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, not like, no, I mean, if it's like we're out to dinner, like, yeah, you can give me like a peck.
Yeah, across
like-
the table? No.
No. If you're like sitting next, I don't know.
Alright.
But-
So PDA,
No. But I want to continue with the
can you touch,
conversation.
can you hold hands?
I'm not a big fan of that either.
Dude, come on.
Holding hands in public, it's like,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
really? Like, throw up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I can't stand it. I actually can't stand
Well,
that
holding
stuff.
hands or just
No, just like the PDA and all that stuff in
Okay,
public.
so you hate PDA.
I hate it.
I think like, unless you're like
Like the hugging and
all
stuff.
over each other, yeah, it's
The hugging and stuff is fine because I like that in public, but like,
Alright, so nothing over the
I
top.
can't.
obviously.
It's like no one wants to see that.
True.
No one wants to see that.
Alright, so
except for you.
PDA, I think PDA, there's a lot of different ways you could look at it.
Okay, so
it's not
name.
gonna be- Well, I don't want this whole thing to be about PDA.
You gotta stick to it. Like
I know.
Keep going with it.
Can you put, first of all, like I said before the camera was on, can you put your socks on in public?
Yeah. If you need to put a sock on, put a sock on.
I guess if you have flip
Not like-
flops on and then you gotta put a sock on to put shoes on.
Okay, I want
fair.
to, but I want to
But
know.
what about if you were in socks, you had to take socks off to put a new pair of socks
Yeah.
on the sidewalk in the seaport?
Fine,
Okay.
I would. If I had to do it, absolutely.
Yeah, if you had to do it, would you look at that person weird?
No, because you're like, okay, they have to put socks on for a reason. Like, they're
Okay.
not, you know what I mean?
Can you change your pants on the sidewalk?
No.
Like you gotta put a new pair of pants
Nope.
on, but there's no alley. There's
Nope.
nothing you can do. The
Nope.
stores won't let you in to do it. But what if like you really gotta change your pants?
Yeah.
So
You really had to.
okay, yeah, I guess
like,
the
that's
question
just-
isn't if you really had to. Is it acceptable?
Like, no.
Okay, no, it's not acceptable.
You know, I do it outside of your house all the time if I have to go and change to go to the bar. How about it's like I come inside
Yeah.
and take my pants off? Have to.
Is it acceptable to you swab like your ears, clean out your ears, the cause swab in public?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that in public.
No, probably not.
No, you shouldn't.
I don't want to see your wax come
I think it's a
out.
bit weird because then it's like, where do you put it?
We need to throw it on the ground.
Yeah, it's
That's
kinda- it's
disgusting.
gross thing to throw on
It's
the ground.
disgusting. DPW has,
Yeah.
has to pick that up. Marks.
Yeah, Nick.
I gotta throw one at you.
Please, I don't want to get all these ideas out of me. I
just
gotta
had
marinate
one.
these things.
I just had one. I'm gonna keep this PG-13 though.
You're the one that's freaking.
What? The PDA thing, like you can just
Alright.
say that out loud. I'm not going into depth.
All right. Can you? Okay, I guess to go back to the PDA thing. Not really. Can you argue with your significant other in public?
No.
You
No.
can't. No.
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 No. Behind closed doors. I
Yeah, behind closed
freaking
doors.
hate that.
It's
Shout
like,
out my
dude, come on,
parents.
man.
Don't.
All right.
Why did you do that?
All right.
At my birthday. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Not really. No, I think it's the dumbest thing. Like, really?
It's like, why?
Like, you're putting on an SNL
I guess you
skit
could do
for
it.
everyone.
You could do it in public if you're like on the sidewalk, because then it's like, you know, you're not in people's business.
This is my thing.
But if you're
you
out
really
somewhere, you know, you're in a restaurant, at a event,
Funk.
in closed doors,
funky.
little function, yeah, something like that. You know, you're at a nice dinner.
If you really have to do it in that like time frame, like right then and there,
Like, just go
take
somewhere
them
else.
outside or something.
Yeah, go
Like,
outside.
you have to do it in front of everyone. I absolutely hate that.
Like, to me, to
You
be
look-
honest,
you look
it-
like a psychopath.
You look a little crazy, but I also don't hate it because like then I get to laugh at it. It's pretty funny.
Oh no, that's
Provide
what
some
I'm
sort
trying
of
to get at.
entertainment.
It's an
But you
SNL
know,
skit.
for your own good, and if it was me, I wouldn't want to be the one doing it in public. You know?
Yeah. No, I can't do that. Ever.
Yeah, keep that away from the crowd.
Wait, but we're saying it in a perspective.
Keep that
of,
away.
Like,
What?
we're saying in the perspective of like your significant other. Not
Yeah.
just like if me and you were on the street fighting.
Well, that's not like that kind of stuff just happens.
Okay. But yeah, your significant
Because then that
other.
would be with a stranger.
Yeah.
If you get into an argument with a stranger, it's not. I guess it's really not acceptable anyway. But it's with a significant other, you could go outside.
Yeah.
Talk
I
about
don't get that. It's like you guys can't be civil enough to be like out in public and
it. Yeah.
come on. Unless something like very, very, very bad happened, fine. But if it's something little, like, dude, take it outside.
Yeah. Yeah, not good. Come on.
Actually, I had a fight with my ex, not the most recent ex-girlfriend, the other one. We were both working together.
At the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
so-
thought I was flirting with another like waitress. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Hope she sees this.
Probably was.
I wasn't. She actually goes here.
No names.
No names. We don't do names on this, Megan. No names. That was the first one up there.
Come on, you gotta get some more in here.
All right, I got one. At a sporting event, adults wearing jerseys. What do you think of that?
You know what
'Cause
I think of it.
What do you think? I don't know. I have a guess because my dad has the funniest answer.
I think it's just a little weird. Unless you're wearing like a retired player. If you're
If you're going to a
Wearing-
Patriots game wearing a Tom Brady jersey and you're like
Good.
50,
they gotta be way older than me, to be honest with you. Cause am I gonna go there and wear a Peyton Pritchard jersey?
no.
Dude's
Like,
like
wear a
3 years old.
wear a hoodie. Wear
Yeah.
like a Patriots hoodie. Wear a Bruins hoodie. Celtics, Red Sox. Okay, actually, you know what? Take that back.
I'd wear a Bird jersey.
No. Okay, but I'm saying I think baseball is the only acceptable sport and playoff hockey to wear a jersey. Or okay,
What?
playoffs, wear a jersey. Fine, I don't care how old you are.
Bro, you'd wear a BU jersey if you had it.
That's not
With
true.
somebody's name
No,
on it.
nope.
Okay,
I go to every home game. I've never worn a jersey there. That's a lie.
Lie.
Lie. Red Sox, yes. You're outside, you're having fun. Fine. Playoff game, fine.
I think baseball jerseys are the best jerseys.
I like in what like
They're the best
just to
jerseys.
wear. Or what do you mean?
Yeah, to wear. They're the best.
Yeah. Like I go to Bruins games, I don't wear jerseys. The only time I'll actually wear a Bruins jersey I'm
What
not
do you wear
kidding.
to a
Is
Blues game?
a playoff game. I wear like a nice trench coat. I dress to impress when I go to those games.
All
Not
right.
kidding.
All right.
I'm not walking in with a hoodie.
I don't know the last game I went to.
For what? Like a Boston sports?
Anything.
Or you hate sports?
I don't hate
You
sports.
are anti-sports.
I just don't make my life about other guys playing sports. It's
It's fun.
I know it's fun.
People's
I liked it when I was
legacies are on the
younger, but
line.
it's not like I don't want to make my whole day about these two teams playing each other.
Like you don't want to talk about like Nikita Zadorov after the Bruins lost the other night. Like,
Could care less. He's just another guy. He's just good at hockey.
Alex, well, it was like a month
He's
ago.
good at hockey.
You
Cool,
literally
I'm not gonna
said
make my whole
if-
life about him.
You said if like Tatum walked in the door, you would not be like that psyched. You'd be like, oh hey, like that's cool.
That's really cool, but I'm not
That's
gonna be
just
like,
like
oh my
that's
god, my
crazy to
life
say.
just changed.
I
just
never
because
said
of
life changing. It's just like you wouldn't think that's like the sickest thing in the world if like Tatum just walked in the door.
He's a
right?
guy. He's really good at
Shut
basketball.
up, Alex. That's
Sorry, it's the way I think. When
That's-
I was
that's
younger,
just
I was
that-
like, oh my god, Jason Tatum. Dude, he's like 3 years. How old is Tatum? Not 19, obviously. He wasn't
what?
19.
He's like
I know, but it's always like
mid-20s.
he's 19. I was like, that's the joke.
Like I said, if Bedard walked through the door, I think I'd faint.
Dude,
He's
I would be
19. He's like
oh,
19 years old.
It's,
Celebrini, 18.
I wouldn't. I could have them sit right there and have a regular conversation, not about whatever sport they play. I would rather just meet them as a pure person.
I've done that. Like I've had like when I've like been out with like Swayman, you just shoot the shit.
That's the
Kinda
goalie,
cool.
right?
It's not all about hockey.
Is that the goalie?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I could care less. Like, no disrespect to them, but it's another person. They're good at what they do. You know. It's like you're a person. I would like to say good, but you're bad at betting. So it's like you're a bad gambler.
Me?
They're a good.
I'm
sports
not
player.
bad. I have swings, but just like
Yeah, another thing, gambling.
I'm
not
cold.
obsessed with gambling. I don't want to make my whole day about gambling.
It's fair.
You know?
I don't make fun of you for not gambling.
If
don't
I
care.
if I have
It's
a
like
$10
personal-
bet, I think about it all day. It's $10. I'll go spend $10 on a Chipotle bowl, but on a bet, I'm freaking. I'm like, it ruins my day. I'm like, I just lost $10 over nothing. You know, when I
But your
win,
day
I'm
could
like,
be like the
yes.
sickest day ever.
Yeah, but then you bet another $10 and another and another and another. The casino's kind of fun though. I do like the casino.
You know what? I'm slowly like turning away. Look, I like going to the casino, but I'm like, I don't like play a lot of the table games anymore. I'll just go put a parlay in.
Blackjack's fun.
I'm not good at blackjack. Roulette's literally all like luck. That's
I
a
think
sick
poker's
combo.
fun, but if you're,
What?
I think poker's fun, but not
I'm not a good poker player.
necessarily at the casino. At the casino, those are sweats.
I have one. I don't want to say
All right.
it.
what
Actually,
about
I don't want to say
public,
it on
public,
here.
public.
I don't want to say it on
All right, public. What else can you do in public?
here. All right, I got one. Like the parades in Boston and like like just being shit faced.
I think it's. I have.
funny.
It's not me. I have none. But it's like kind of funny.
It's funny,
You know?
acceptable.
I think
okay,
being
no,
shit-faced
but
is like always kind of like, dude. You know, it's like
tough love.
it is a tough look. It's a tough look. It's like, oh, like you gotta go home.
You drunk in the
I
city?
remember in high school, there was a kid that went to the parade, and it was like, you know, there's obviously the videos and stuff, and it's see you at school the next day. It's getting the roll blow over the day before.
It's disgusting.
It's like everybody saw you on the ground, on the street. You know, I guess it's funny. It makes a story.
I feel
but
like
I
it's a
don't want it
bad
to be
question I just asked. Like, don't. I don't know.
It's acceptable. It's really not acceptable unless
It's
you're
not, but it's like
celebrating
it's celebration.
something and you took it a little too far and it's something to laugh about. But if it's a regular day and you're
People treat St.
Unacceptable.
Patrick's Day like it's the freaking Super Bowl.
yeah, it's
We
not.
Italians don't do that way. We don't do it.
I'm old Irish.
I'm
Old
25% Irish,
I got like 12 and a half.
50% Italian, 25.
75.
What?
75% Italian.
Quarter Greek, quarter Irish.
Italian.
Italian, Greek,
little bit of Irish, a little bit of French Canadian.
You're Canadian? Hey.
I guess so, yeah.
I want to do that
I never think about that.
that online.
I only
like,
know my Italian side though. Like, I don't really know.
What?
I don't know my dad's side.
Really? But you
Oh, I
should
have my aunt. And then,
You should see. You should come over to like a Sunday supper at my grandmother's house.
No, I know more
than.
than.
It's the funniest thing. It's not talking. It's screaming. Screaming. They don't talk. They actually just fucking scream. at
nice.
each other.
Provides
It's so funny.
I hate. Maybe it's because of like the dinners I grew up at. I wouldn't say my family's the loudest,
On my family's. My
Yeah.
mom's side is very loud.
but when I'm at somebody else's thing and their family's all quiet,
I hate
it
that.
makes me feel uncomfortable. It's like, why isn't there a little bit of an argument going on? Not an argument, just a conversation where voices are getting raised. And we're speaking at this low level, like we're not family, like we have to be professional, and I don't know. It's like that's your family, and you're talking like,
I hate the proper. I hate the proper shit.
yeah, I
I
don't like
hate
proper.
that. I hate it. It's actually the worst. Like that's the one thing I like about like, my mom's side. It's so like lenient.
Yeah.
My dad's side, it's just like my grandmother and then my dad. My uncle, obviously, you've heard him talk on the phone. He's not like that.
Yeah.
But it's like my grandmother's very like proper and like this and that.
Yeah, it's not my speed. My family actually started doing when you dress up for holidays, for
What
like
type of
Christmas or
Yeah.
even Easter or whatever. We just started dressing in pajamas. We started dressing up
Just like
because everybody would just everybody would just be comfortable.
that's fair.
So you should wear like a sweater to Christmas and you're, you know.
I'm trying to think what I wear on actually Christmas for me is like I have to drive down to the Cape and then I'm there like I don't know Christmas Eve, wake up in the morning, do presents with my dad's side, drive to Winthrop, and then drive back to Chelmsford.
Oh, we're live.
How crazy is that? Every freaking Christmas, Cape, Winthrop, Chelmsford.
What time do you get up?
For
On
like,
Christmas, you have to get up that early. What?
I get up hella early.
Oh, no.
with my dad's side, and then drive from Cape Cod to Boston, pretty much to Winthrop, and then back to Chelmsford. It's crazy. It's actually insane.
Chelmsford to the Cape's a hike.
2 hours. Not that bad.
Really?
Yeah. Like literally 2 hours on the dot.
We're in the Cape.
Dennis.
That's. I don't know. Are you a fan of the Cape? What do you think about the Cape?
Used to live
You love the Cape.
I used to live in the Cape. I have some different perspectives on the Cape.
I think it's.
Why don't you throw
nice.
me a few questions and I'll answer them. I could say I'm from the. I used to live there.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So like, throw me some questions.
I've only been like a few times. For me,
Well, I feel like a lot of the parts are different. You can go to one part of the Cape and hate it and be like, well, that's not
it's a
Cape.
little slow. But that's also that life. I just wish there was more out there.
There is. I'm telling you, Falmouth is one of the Falmouth overrated. Chatham overrated.
But for downtowns.
Yeah, where I am, absolutely the best. I'm not being biased. It is the best. Harwichport and
Alright, I'll come.
Dennis.
I'll come.
Hyannis.
Do you have a beach house?
I used to live with my grandparents
Okay.
on the Cape.
Do you still have a house down there?
They do, yeah.
You
My
go
dad
there?
might be buying a house.
He's buying a house there?
in Dennis. I
That's
think.
fun.
A few
Pretty
years.
cool. That's cool. I just think the Cape is, for me, when I go to the beach, I want waves.
They have what?
Nah, there's not waves in the Cape.
Yeah, there is.
In Sydney, there was waves.
You're-
I know. Hard.
You
bad.
can't compare the two.
I know, but it was so fun. It's just too like. I guess no, I'm giving it a bias for me. It's
You're saying in
nice.
Sydney?
No,
the
I'm
Cape?
I'm giving it a. I'm just.
I think
I think it'd be fun to go there at 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where I go down in Dennis is the best area because you're near everything.
Yeah.
Or like the most important part. I don't know. Chatham's overrated as hell. Falmouth, I really haven't been there that much. It's not anything special. I don't know why people love Falmouth.
It's just a square.
There's nothing like, I don't know.
Nothing to write home about.
Provincetown's Provincetown.
Yeah, I know.
I've been there once.
I worked there. I've worked there the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Ferries back
I've
and
been
forth.
there once. Great food.
I've never been there.
Beautiful.
Actually.
Not my vibe, and that's all I'm gonna
I've
say.
never been there.
Provincetown?
I've always gone.
Food's unbelievable. Unbelievable now.
Yeah, Johnny Huda. Johnny Huda. The lobster
that?
pot. The guy who owns the lobster pot. Yeah, lobster pot.
Is it a shack like outside? Because I've been to like a little lobster.
I don't really, like I said, I've never stepped foot like into the downtown. Like I've never been off the boat there.
I went to Provincetown with my friend Fitzy.
Is Fitzy?
No, this girl named Fitzy. And her parents like took me. It was like it was so fun. Because they have a house in
All right,
Wellfleet.
we gotta get back to the point of
This
this.
is a podcast. Whatever the hell you want.
I know, but we wander too much.
Okay,
Water
let's do.
wolves.
I want like a car thing. Like what's acceptable and what's not on the road.
Road?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm trying to think. Fuck. Look at this friggin' traffic. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I gotta see this.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I know, the tow truck yesterday was coming.
What the hell? What is going on?
When he was coming to get my car, it said like 1 minute away, and he was on University Drive. And I walked onto the sidewalk to see where he was. He
That
was
traffic
going
is
there.
insane over there.
I don't know what, like why. Maybe
I gotta go home and shower.
everybody's going home,
Could be.
but
Are we going out later on probably? I want to go to Merce.
I'll go home with you tomorrow if you drive me home.
I will.
wanna
I'll
go
drive you home. I don't care.
I would love to go out tonight.
I'm absolutely going out tonight.
I just don't. Yeah, I'll go home. My brother doesn't live at home.
Where's
All
he?
of my buddies are home south. He's moving to
Oh, you
Pennsylvania
said
though.
that. He what?
I think right, unless he gets into med school at UMass. Let's pray. Let's pray. You live in Worcester, but as of now, he's gonna go to Pennsylvania.
He said.
It's nuts.
What?
Live in Pennsylvania.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying.
UMass.
Yeah.
It's, you know what's crazy about the UMass med school is that it's, well, all med schools are really competitive, but obviously UMass's name isn't, Tufts or Harvard, but it's pretty much as competitive as those because the tuition's like half the price.
Here?
Well, the med school is in Worcester, but yeah, the UMass med school. It's like the quality of people there is so good just because the tuition's so low. Well, not just because.
My ex-girlfriend, she goes to school in Worcester, and she said it's like one of the top,
Worcester's getting nice.
what?
Is Worcester getting nice? Yeah. It's growing. I think there needs to be more. Ooh, fuck yeah. Yes.
Wait, before you
yes.
say anything, Worcester, like, there are parts of Worcester that's beautiful, and then it's
We
like
have 2 podcasts today.
the hood.
Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt. That didn't come off the way I wanted it to.
We're free. Like having like a topic in a podcast is like nice to talk, but when you freeballing what makes the podcast.
Alright, should we tie this
You
one?
didn't
Should we tie-
like freeballing first.
I'm a free ball.
Freeball is the best podcast.
Free ball. Okay, we're free balling. This is gonna be an hour-long podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry,
Yes.
but you gotta watch.
Put this on Spotify.
All right, yeah, bros.
We
Yeah.
should. I'm not kidding.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to listen to a free ball, now's the time. If you want to just listen to the socially acceptable things in public, we're done with that.
Cut.
Cute.
That was a good one.
I wonder if somebody's like heard me do that out.
What?
I wonder if somebody's like heard me do that out and like, who the hell is this kid doing it?
Absolutely.
I do it every time.
Should we go to Monkey tonight?
Yes. Okay. This is my topic, but not but. So
Topic of the football.
this is my political topic. Actually, not.
Oh,
no.
no,
It has nothing to do with that.
Not
It has nothing to
doing
do with that.
this.
It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that.
China.
Where? So, there's obviously the problem with cost of living in the U.S. But what
Move
is
to
that?
Florida,
What does
then.
that problem stem from, right? Obviously, one of the problems is with inflation, jobs.
Alex.
No. I'm not. What I'm saying, but how do we try to solve it, right? Why does everybody? So, name the 5. No.
Name what?
Where does everybody try? I can't even speak English. Where does everybody try to move to after school, right? We're from the New England, so or Northeast, whatever you want to call it.
Obviously, fucking Southie, because
No, I meant city, not
Where are you
Southie.
moving?
Not
Southie.
Southie.
How
people,
original?
people move to Boston,
New York.
New York. That's like the big ones for us, right? But
I feel like more people
Like,
are going down to
inter-
Florida.
well, that was
Oh,
weird.
wow,
That was odd.
very weird. Nice stickers in the back of your car.
Come on, man. You're just having a good day. All right. But then it's like Chicago,
I love Chicago.
Boston,
Texas.
yeah. We can say Dallas,
Sneaky
LA.
California.
No, not it's sneaky. We're just not from there. It's huge.
No. You're saying for New Englanders, no?
Oh, I don't know anybody. Oh no.
Wait, are you saying in
Dallas going
general?
to Seattle. Huh?
Wait, are you saying in general? Like
Yeah,
after
but
college?
there's so many places that everybody moves to, and those
NYC's
places have,
got to be number one.
Yeah.
Has to be.
But why don't? Not we, but why doesn't the U.S. incentivize and subsidize the creation of new cities? Like,
The
why
creation
isn't
of
there?
new cities?
Like, why don't they try to build cities and give these like crazy terms to give extremely easy terms to developers to go build, or not easy, favorable, but to go build these cities in like a places where you need it. Where I say, right, Hartford, Connecticut. That's Connecticut. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's shithole. I feel bad. Not I feel bad, but it's not a city where, from Massachusetts you're gonna go, oh, I'm gonna move to Hartford.
You couldn't pay me to move to Hartford.
No, I'm just saying. But why isn't there a nice city in Connecticut? Because
Bridgeport's
it would
not. Okay,
take people out
Bridgeport's
of
the hood, right?
it would take people out of Boston and New York.
I'm trying to think what's nice. in
It's
Connecticut.
right there. It's
Providence
smack
is
dab in the middle.
Providence
It's
is
the
Providence.
highway from Boston. Yeah, I know.
You can't move there.
No, Providence is not bad. But
Yeah.
people move to
The
Providence.
fucking. I'm not gonna say it.
People move to Providence.
Like,
Like, if I'm
yeah,
Rhode Island, I
but
think
you
there's
go to the wrong
Providence.
neighborhood, you're getting
I know.
mauled.
I know. I used to go to school in Rhode Island.
Who are you yelling?
What are they doing?
Chicago.
Okay, why isn't there a city there? Why isn't there a nice city in Western Mass? You can say Worcester, but like Amherst.
That's central.
No, I know. It actually might be more on. You should know. It's not
Because
that
I can
road.
get to Worcester in 30 minutes
Yeah,
from Chelsea.
but I
Wait,
feel
I'm
like the
trying
thing
to
that we, I
think
feel
what
like
is
what
a
we
nice-
underestimate though is how much more there is west of Amherst. There's a good amount. Like,
Yeah.
call 'em-
Like
we're
we're
not as west
where
as I
dudes
think.
lives in Pittsfield.
I know.
That's I consider him from New York City, or not New York, from New York.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm close to Albany. He goes, he's literally close to Albany.
There should be a city out here that people would want to
I'm
move
trying.
to.
I mean, Springfield, again,
Or close
one
to
of the
Connecticut.
one of the worst cities in the country.
It used
that's
to
a
be,
fact.
Didn't Springfield used to not be too bad?
I don't know.
Well, the Hall of Fame was built there.
The only times I'd ever come to Springfield growing up was literally for hockey and hockey. With the state tournament when I was younger, it used to always be in Springfield. It was like, I feel like being in Western Mass feels like I'm in another state. That's a fact.
Yeah, you know.
It's not like people like
know,
Jacob and all them. I'm like when he like being here. I'm like Jacob. I hope you know this is not Massachusetts at all. This is like another sector of Massachusetts.
They're playing Ocean Days. That kid. Remember when I listened to this maybe 100 times in a row? I love it so.
Or when Mark's will listen to "Take Me to Your River."
Oh, he loves that song.
I wanna know.
Yeah, getting judged on Massachusetts being, not being, but
You
giving
fucking
them
asshole.
the idea that Western Mass is all of it.
I think about this all the time. Like some of the towns in Western Mass, I have never heard of.
I don't know any of them.
Until I came here.
I don't know any of them.
Like Whately, Sunderland,
I don't know.
Northampton, East Hampton. What?
I just knew.
Obviously Westfield. That's like I feel like that's like a known town in Massachusetts.
Why?
Westfield?
Was it?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Westfield, Mass.
I know shit. I used to remember. Because my mom would hear it.
Growing up, I can't even think. I don't even think Western Mass was even in my head except for Springfield. I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah, in Springfield. That's a city though.
What else is a city?
Like, why couldn't?
Is Pittsfield
Springfield be nice?
considered a city?
I have
I called you.
Pittsfield isn't he have like 30 people in his town?
Pittsfield?
Remember the kids?
Oh yeah, actually it might be really small. Yeah, you're probably right.
Remember his friends were out, and it was like, it was like kind of funny because
Wait, what?
remember they were wearing like funny, like,
Dudes?
yeah, his buddies from home, or it was like kids from his hometown.
They never came here.
Yeah.
No, it's Skiz's friends?
No.
Oh, at the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, me and Marks looked at them like, that kid's definitely from Pittsfield.
And it was
And dudes went right, he goes, hey, this is high school. And we're like, what the hell? What?
All right.
What's your mess?
I want to go back to the cities because I really like this topic. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I love
I don't
this
mind
topic.
it.
Okay.
Quick.
Where
Before
else?
you go on.
Where else would you want one to be? Where else do you think would be a good spot? Because there's obviously a lot of investment going to Florida, and that's Tampa. But where
Personally-
else would you see value in there being another city? Because you wouldn't build in California because the taxes. are
Honestly,
insane.
the
No developer would do it.
Midwest.
The Midwest. I think you need to be close to the coast to have a city that people want to move to at this point. Maybe on the water
Yeah.
in the Great Lakes. That you have to be around.
Like
the
you
water.
can't, if you put a city in fucking
Nobody's
like,
gonna move to
North
all-
or South Dakota, it's like no one wants to go over there. I hate to
Yeah.
say it. Like there's nothing.
In order to convince people at this point where there's already developed cities, like you gotta have it in a nice spot. That's why Connecticut.
I'm surprised there really isn't a nice city. in
There's
Connecticut.
nothing
I've never
there.
thought of it like that.
There's obviously like Greenwich. Like that's
If you want to count Greenwich.
it's not a city. I'm saying like what's in Connecticut. There's obviously stuff I'm being mean to, but there's just gotta be something more valuable there. What's the town that's Sacred Heart? Oh, it's Fairfield. It's Fairfield.
Fairfield, Bridgeport area.
Yeah, that place is nice, but there just needs to
My
be a
buddies
city.
go to
Like
Sacred
Hartford
Heart.
should be a nice city. It's so close to the beach. It's right smack dab in the middle of two cities. Like it would be more
Like, you think
affordable.
a city
Why
like-
wouldn't you move to Hartford after school if it was more affordable and it was nice and it was a nice post grad spot? I would do it.
Hartford, if it was nice.
If it was nice, I'm saying it
There's
could
job
be a more
opportunities over
affordable.
there.
Yeah, it could be a more affordable city.
Is it expensive? Like
No, that,
I don't
if
know.
it
I
was
don't know
nice
shit
to
about
go to.
Hartford.
I think if it got nice, I think it would be more affordable than Boston and New York.
yeah, because everyone wants to be in Boston.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It would be a nicer spot for a more affordable living situation. And that was with the point of cost of living. If you built more cities, that would have to make rents go down.
Obviously, yeah.
No, I know. I'm saying.
What
Like
do
that's
you
a
think?
way to solve it. And why wouldn't you want more cities? There'd be more everything. More
I need to
production,
ask you
jobs,
this topic because
Typically.
talking about earlier, Southie. What are your thoughts on people moving to Southie out of college?
Oh, shit, I might move to Southie. I was kind of a hater of it, not gonna lie.
It's like I feel
Truly.
like it's like college or high school times too. It's like like I've never seen you at UMass.
Is it? I don't really think it is.
Bro, everyone.
Dude, it's a
Bro, I
city,
go to
bro.
Capo. I'll go to Capo, and I'm not kidding. It's
Because you love Capo, whatever you call it.
Capo. Every guy looks the same in there.
What are you, girl?
Every what? No, it's just no. Just saying, it's stereotypical.
So what's funny is I was talking about this with my buddy Charlie.
Have a little fucking fashion.
I was talking about this with my buddy Charlie. Because we were looking at places. We're talking about it.
Is that one of the buddies I met? Charlie. One of your friends?
You met Taven, Harry, and Jake.
Yeah.
Harry wants to get a spot. Jake wants to, but Jake has to live closer in like Cambridge. And then Taven's staying in.
Why don't we just get an apartment if I don't get that job in Michigan?
I'm trying to get an apartment. I just gotta figure out what the hell.
Told my dad, I'm like, I want to move out of mom's house. Like, if I get enough money, like the next year. So he goes, no. Then why would you do that?
Yeah. Well, no.
Like, one, you don't live.
If you live in Southie, right? That doesn't mean you have to go out in Southie.
What? No, I know.
I know, but that was a funny thing when I was talking about with my buddy.
I think a
It's
Southie.
like, oh, you go to
I
Southie,
think
you have
of-
these like few places you go to, whatever. But
I
it's
think
like,
of the color
you don't have
green
to go there.
and
Color green?
Southie. Yeah,
Why? Irish?
yeah. So I think of green and Goodwill Hunting and Capital. I don't know if I'd ever live in Boston.
Why? What? You just
I
don't
would
like the
love
city.
to. I would love to, but it's also really expensive. Actually, I take that back. I wouldn't live in Boston by myself.
Yeah.
That's too much money. But if we like, let's say it was like us and like Marks and all that, like, or just any group, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. That's the
Also,
point.
it'd be so expensive.
I'll be working in this thing, so it's like, I don't have the train near me.
So the train's 15 minutes from my
Yeah,
house.
if I had
to
that,
Chelsea,
I would
Borica.
move right away.
Fucking 30 minutes.
No.
Fastest I've been into Boston is 29 minutes on the train.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
So,
Timed it.
back to your point of moving to Southie post grad. You either move to Southie
With your
and
dad's
you're around
AMX.
people that are kind of all your age.
You said with your dad, not you, but like with your dad's AMX. Not you,
Is
but
that
like
like a stereotype?
yeah.
Now you're around people that are all, obviously not all, but under 30.
I think my problem with it, I don't mean to
And-
interrupt you,
There you go.
but it's like they're just different people. Preppy.
Yeah, but
I feel like I might get hate for this. People actually see this. Just preppy. It's like a little too
I
preppy.
think anybody that has the ability to move out after school and live in the city has to have maybe a decent job and
Or
might be a
parents.
little preppy. to be
I
honest.
gotta stop shitting on Southie.
No, it's
I don't even hate it. It's just like I just think it's funny to like say all this.
No, it
shit
might be a
about
little preppy. It just, you're probably gonna, you have to have some sort of money, like whether it's your own job, which it should be your own job, but like you're not gonna be, you know, like you get a nice job, get nicer clothes, do nicer things, you know.
You know what's
Alright.
kind of shit on my part?
But okay, sorry.
Well,
If you're gonna move after school, that's what I wanted to say. So, would you move to Southie, or are you gonna move to, I don't know, the North End, right?
if I had the money,
Yeah. You want to say the North End is cool or whatever.
No.
But I would love the North End. It's awesome. But
I'd move.
It's like-
I think I'd move to Southie before.
you'd
the
have
North
to
End.
choose somewhere to live. You're gonna be living around families, or you can be around people your age.
I moved.
So it's like,
I
why
would
wouldn't you just
move to Southie before I moved to the North End.
Yeah, but like, would you live somewhere else in Boston? 'Cause
Back
you're
then.
gonna have a neighbor. Yeah, dude, that bet. Like what? With what money? It's like you're gonna make that
Funny
decision to
fucking
go
money.
to go there, where you're around, you know, families, or you're gonna go around people that are your age. I don't mean to
You
sound
might-
like a
no,
kid that
no,
just
no,
wants
no,
to
no.
like
You
be
might
in
be
college
changing-
for 100 years. I
You
know.
might
I'm
be.
pretty
You might be
happy-
changing my
happy to be
perspective a
honest.
little bit on this.
Yeah, no, not. I don't
From
need to
that
change
perspective,
but
that
it's just
actually
like-
does seem kind of sick. You are around people. It's like all your age.
I get it. I get the point. It's like, dude, you're not gonna be like, you just want to be in college. Like that's honestly the stereotype of something. Like I hear that all the time. But if you're gonna move out, like, do you really want your neighbors to be a 40-year-old? No, hey, that's young.
You know
that's
what?
Young.
You might.
saying.
You're changing my perspective on the selfie thing a little bit. A little bit. Because yes, it does kind of sound sick, but I
doesn't
jokingly,
sound sick. I think
I
it- I think New
jokingly
York
shit on
City's
it because
better.
I think it's funny to shit on, like jokingly shit on selfie, because it's the most stereotypical thing in Boston ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Oh, what are your plans after college? Yeah, I'm working for Fidelity and I'm moving to Southie.
That's not bad. That's a good
No,
thing.
no, I'm not saying it's
Good,
bad.
that's good fucking
I just think it's funny. I just think it's so funny. It's just stereotypical. It's like, oh, where'd you go to school? Eisenberg.
What's going on? Everybody slows down.
People drive like
Would
absolute
you rather go to
idiots.
New York or Southie? I'd rather hit New York.
Southie.
I want to
I'm
be in New York
not-
so bad for like a year.
I
2 years.
don't think I could live in New York City.
Why? It'd be so
I
fun.
don't
Insane.
fuck with that.
You'd be around
It's
like
so
you'd be around the
over
most
fucking
motivated
populated and overpriced.
people. Bro,
I don't
everybody's
fuck-
overpriced.
I don't fuck with New York that much. I've been to New York City
Everybody's
a couple times.
going 100% at everything. You know, it's awesome.
It's a working city.
Yeah, I love that. Like,
I'd
there's
go on
so many
vacation
different
and they
people
could have
you're gonna
fun. I'd go to New York City on vacation.
meet. Like you
yeah.
don't want stereotypical preppy, this, that, everybody the same. New York's a place.
No, I agree.
what I'm saying, so how do you hate it?
Everyone's unique. I just don't think
From what
I
you're
would
saying,
want,
from what you're telling me, I feel like you'd like it.
it's so overpopulated. And it's also
City.
hella money to live there.
Austin's money.
What?
Austin's expensive.
New York's way more expensive.
Yeah, but is it? Yeah, but you get paid more though.
Yeah, but like,
Just.
yeah, I want to go. I want to go get like a bacon, egg, and cheese at the local fucking coffee shop. It's $25.
The Ock. Right, that was good. The Yaki way.
Oh, that's like the gas station.
Look at the Yaki way.
Hey, yo, sir!
Is it?
I want to go to New York with Jacob and just see how they act because I love the way like Jacob just like speaks and all that shit. It's the funniest thing.
I want to go. I'd love to be
We
there.
should go to New York in the summer and visit Jacob. Actually, no, New
Right.
Jersey, because Marks and I almost went to New Jersey this summer.
Why didn't you?
I was down. I was gonna take off work, and Marks is like, "Oh, I gotta figure it out." You know how he is.
I could have worked with Marks for the past 2 years. He has
I'm
valid
fucking absolutely bullshit about this Cisco thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm so mad, and good for him. I gotta explain this.
You got a bad rep. in the Restaurant industry.
Don't. I would say I'm a decent bar back.
Well,
Actually, more than decent. I know what I'm doing behind a ball.
yeah. Oh,
I've been doing it for 4.5, 5 years. No, like our buddy.
Bartender too.
Our buddy
Just a bar back.
literally just emailed Cisco and asked to work there, and without hesitating, didn't even attach a resume.
Near Fenway, not the
sick.
Seaport one.
I actually haven't been there yet. Without a resume, nothing. Hired him from a fucking email. And I'm like, that's sick. Like, I'll do it too. If I don't get that job I want out of college. I've sent 2 emails the past week, not even a response.
Why do you apply to jobs then?
What?
Like a long-term job,
I have.
other than the one-off?
I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
Just
with
apply.
my life.
Just apply. You got nothing
I'm
to
either
lose.
being a if I don't get that, let's say I don't get a hockey job of any sort this summer, or the long term, like
Why don't
after-
you get
like,
a
right- like, right
job
after
to
I
build
grad-
the resume?
I know.
Resume.
I'm either gonna work in a restaurant again, which I'm getting really sick of, but I would work outside with like Marks and shit, or I'm gonna landscape. And everyone's like, why the fuck would you do that?
I retired from the blue collar industry. I respect it. Growing up, I did it until I was 18 or 17.
What did you
14 to
do?
17.
Oh, did you do tents like I did?
I did 10. That fucked up my back.
That
So,
fucked up my shoulder more than anything.
Did, like,
I had to stop doing it.
landscaping, but not maintenance, like remodeling backyards. That was the worst job I've ever had. in my
Well,
life.
what I think of landscaping, if I would want to do is literally go mow lawns and weed whack and
That ain't horrible.
take shrubs out.
Bro, I was just like
not hard.
hills steeper than you're gonna get a running start. There was a hill that was maybe this steep.
Fucking serious.
Like
Mowing it?
No. Mowing. Oh, I wanna start mowing. We had to do a whole entire backyard. It was a hill.
Yeah.
We had to do rocks on the whole thing. It was dirt, obviously, at the time. So you had to spread rocks across it. But in order to get up there, there was like a 8-foot hill that was so steep. You gotta get a running start with a wheelbarrow full of rocks. Get it up
Sucks.
for 8 hours a day. It sounded like I was Canadian. For 8 hours a day.
I was gonna say, were you from fucking Alberta?
And then mulch. I was doing masonry.
Fuck that. Jimmy used to do concrete. Scorpio.
Jimmy Scorpio did concrete. What, when he was 16?
No.
Why was he doing concrete?
What do you mean? Why?
That's
What's wrong with that?
bad for your system. Like real bad.
Oh. Said you get paid off.
Yeah, but your summer job, like, I'm gonna do concrete.
He said like he knew the owner and he would just pay him in cash.
Yeah,
do
I
his
have a lot of jobs like that.
My buddy,
Still.
not gonna say who, but he gets paid out of the table. Said his boss hires from fucking Craigslist.
I love under
What?
the table.
I'm trying to think if I ever worked a job under the table.
I got a job under the table. Everybody's got one.
No. I haven't because I've worked in fucking restaurants and in tents. I've never worked on the table.
I worked on the table a few times. 2, 3.
I just don't get the people that work under the table and then it's like they're putting money into the bank. It's like with cash. And there's no proof of income. I don't get that.
Well,
Marks was like, well, if you put $10,000 like in the bank for like a summer, the IRS is not going to come after you. Well, they could.
no, they could.
That's the
They just
thing.
have
They
bigger fish to
could.
fry.
What?
They got bigger fish to fry.
That's what I said. Like,
It's like they're not gonna go after the guy who's making
I had
nothing crazy.
an argument with my dad about that because
Like most under the table is not. You're not like You're probably not, making
You could.
6 figs.
Oh no.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's where it gets illegal. That's where it gets really illegal.
Yeah.
No, but like when I wanted to do like book stuff, my dad like was
Shut
like,
up.
no.
No.
His buddy I knew from home.
Yeah.
God. Yeah. Look at that car. That's sick.
Nice, dude. You know that is.
No, that's a sick ride. Show you how it is.
I'm not kidding.
What is that? I want to know. That's got to be like a 1980s. Yeah. Thanks, 70s.
More like 60.
That's not. Actually, I don't know.
80s, you're gonna have a more like flashy build, or like, like the
Yeah.
50s, 60s are kind of like those smoother ones. I was actually talking with the guy that picked up the car. He was talking to me for an hour about
That's the
stuff I didn't
worst.
want to know.
That's the worst.
Dude, were you there for it? Mark thought I was carrying the conversation. Yeah, granted, I do often have random conversations with random people all the time. I love it.
You are a random.
I love talking.
I
to
do
people.
it when I'm in. I can do that when I'm in the mood to talk.
Mm.
I can talk to anyone.
I can always talk to anyone.
But
I like the
can't
more
sometimes.
unique somebody is to me, unique to me.
more value.
I could talk to them for all
For
day.
hours.
I just want to pick your brain. I just want to know like what the hell is going through your head. I want to be like,
Tell you one thing. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck's going through my head.
tell me about it. I don't know.
What Sam says, he goes, someone needs to study your brain when you die.
I want my brother to study my brain. Neuroscience guy. Study.
Smoke. All right. Did you leave the ZD on? Leave the pasta running?
Shit, did I?
I think I turned it off.
You really?
No, I think I turned it off.
Keep the camera entertained.
It's rolling. What's up, guys? Oh, what should I drink tonight? Vodka? Tequila? I don't know. Switch it up a little bit. Let's get a new drink. Alright, let's go, Alex. Let's see.
My head's in some serious pain from hacking.
Hurts. Was it on or no?
No, probably cars. What's our topic? Where's that baseball?
Hey, where did it go?
It's still gone.
Yeah.
Make sure she's gone. Oh, she's gone. She's gone, all right.
How much?
We can keep on going.
I don't care. We're posting this. I don't give a fuck.
Alrighty, we're back.
Where's the ball?
That kid's looking at me.
Fuck him. Where's the ball? Oh, it's right over here. I'll get it.
Hey, buddy, what are you looking at? Weird ass shit.
plotting and just play catch.
I just want to see who's gonna break the eye contact. Like, what are you? I don't know what you're saying.
fucking dogs right now. Staring.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you better run.
you gonna break your neck, dude? Like, you wanna look at me, all right? I'm not that good, baby.
Fuck off. I'm in a weird position for this.
Who breaks eye contact? Are you the bitch, or are you the bigger man? Like you're making eye contact with somebody. It's like, alright, so it's like.
Oh, I actually think about that sometimes. Like, if someone stares at me, it's like, you gotta stare them down. Like, you can't just be like,
Yeah.
you know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
are you? Are you trying to start a problem? It's both ways though.
What are you drinking tonight?
I don't know. Nothing. Working out, going to bed, getting a good night's rest.
You what? You're working out.
Getting a good night's rest.
Shut up.
Watch a movie. Do my skincare routine.
Wake up at 4:35 and put some Saratoga. And
Saratoga,
banana peels.
lemon water, bananas.
My daily affirmations
Pray.
at 5.
Write down. Journal. Tell my goals.
Get on Excel spreadsheet.
Yes.
See that rocks, huh?
Come on. We need at least one more. Something good.
One more topic or something, like one more little shenanigan before we end this.
Yeah. Something decent. Something to get the people that really.
I want you to
stay.
rile me up a little bit. Like get me a question that I'll get talking about.
I feel like if I get you riled up, you're not gonna want this thing posted on YouTube.
No, I can. No, I've been riled up in these. Yeah. I can contain myself riled up a little bit. You should. That's the best. That's where I can talk.
I don't know what topic I'm thinking of, though. That's a problem. Bro,
Should we go back to jobs? What the fuck? Actually, let's go. What do I do?
there's so much job talk. What should you do? Apply.
To what?
Dude, just apply.
I'm applying to fucking summer jobs.
What do you like to do in your life?
No. All I think.
Alright, put it this way. What have you learned from your jobs? Me,
Like-
first lesson I learned, I don't
Oh.
want to do blue collar. Skills be different, but labor, I'm sorry. I respect it all.
Well, the one thing I've learned about being in the restaurant industry is like treating like the people that work there right.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
biggest pet peeve. And I've
Yeah,
said it
you
a
said
million fucking times. Actually, like treating a restaurant employee like shit,
Yeah.
and they're perfectly fine. Doesn't make any sense to me. But I've worked that. So
Sure. So suck. So, have you worked a job not in a restaurant?
Tense.
Alright. So, for me, learned I didn't want to do labor, blue collar work. Right? Learned that
For the summer or for the rest
Nah,
of
I
your
learned that
life?
young. My first job, I was a camp counselor, right?
Yeah.
What did you learn from that? I learned that working with kids is hilarious. I'm not doing it for my life.
Fucking paid anyway.
Huh?
Paid it.
You learn how to kind of like not manage your team because you're managing freaking 8-year-olds, but like you kind of learn how to like.
Responsibility.
It's a little bit of responsibility, a little bit of like, all right, it's a little bit bigger than you. Although you're a camp counselor,
Yeah.
16, 15, but like yellow.
Bigger than yourself.
Like anything you say is gonna hurt them. Like not hurt them. Like anything you say is gonna have a lot of meaning. Like oddly enough, like as stupid as it is, a little camp counselor, like you gotta think about what you're doing because it's a kid's day.
After
you
you're
know?
charging those freaking kids.
You're in charge of their safety, but you also like I think the bigger thing with like doing that is learning how to like balance and handle and like, emotions with the kids.
They're like 7 years old.
Yeah, but you also gotta think adults have emotions too. So once you get to the point where you're managing a team, like you got every job you got people that it's not just gonna listen. It's hard.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. So are you good at that? I won best camp counselor, most favorited. So maybe that might not be best camp counselor, but I'd be the most liked manager.
You were definitely like the strictest fucking camp counselor.
I get in trouble by the head
I'm kidding.
because I let them wrestle me. I literally one time I had this kid on my shoulder.
Little Tim, you want to arm wrestle?
This one kid, Otis, whatever his name was. Sick name, hilarious kid.
Yeah.
So funny.
Where'd you
I had
work?
him on my
Is it
shoulder.
in Middleton?
Maybe I was like joking. I was taking his change, yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, take him off your shoulder. Yeah. One time I had like 6 kids kicking me, like,
This is
fighting,
an actual free for all.
joking around. No, but you also like, whatever. Okay, so I learned that. Like, bar back. What have you learned? It's the fast-paced environment. That's the
Yeah,
for
okay, that's
restaurants,
probably the
bartending,
biggest
whatever.
thing. Like
I like the fast
first like bar backing job was at Chapin's. You don't get a break.
It's
Ever.
nice though. You want a break at times, but
Yeah, you don't get one.
the time goes by. The time goes by, and you feel you're thinking quick on your feet. You know, you're not thinking.
I've
quick
never
on your
hustled so much working in a restaurant.
feet. Yeah.
Hours
So,
on hours.
from that-
getting out at 2 fucking a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. From that compared to my job that I worked this semester, I had to make some funds for the excessive spending I've been doing. Working in retail. Like, that sucks.
Retail?
There's
Fuck
zero
that. Fuck that.
incentive. I need to be incentive. I need something.
Why do you think? No offense. Everyone that works at like Walmart and all those like don't care. There's a reason.
Yeah, there's just no
No incentive,
There's no urge to
yeah.
get anything done. There's no pride. There's no teamwork. There's no competitiveness. At least
You
like,
could not pay me
when
to
you're
work in
bartending.
retail,
Yeah, it stinks.
even if it was.
But the weirdest
Decent
thing for
money.
me, I
Same.
never had a job like this in my life, was when your shift's over, it's just over.
What do you? What?
4 o'clock comes, like, get out of there. Because they can't pay you over that 4 o'clock. Like, you could be mid-project. Like, what?
You gotta
store-
go.
It's like, you're in the middle of doing something, just leave it. 4 o'clock,
Really?
you're done. Yeah, no, it's so weird. I've never had that in my
To
life.
like get out, like they need to leave.
No, yeah, because, like, we can't pay you longer than these hours.
It's JC Penn.
For JC Penn. But, like, 7 o'clock, end of the day, it's like, so you have a bunch you gotta do, or that you were doing. It's like, alright, whoever's here tomorrow, just do it.
Yeah.
You don't finish anything.
What do you do there?
Everything. I'm
Freestyle.
done. Yesterday, I was
Were
done.
you cashier? Ever?
Everything. Yeah.
Good
Another
for
thing I
you for
learned,
getting
I don't
a
want
little-
to
little gig.
argue with old ladies all day.
Have you?
Some are super nice, some are really mean. Some of those old ladies rip your eyes out.
When I was working in Concord at a restaurant, preppy,
Reballing.
really preppy town. It's like old money. They are the absolute most stuck-up people in the world. You Concord people are stuck up. Be nice for once. Put a smile on your face.
You hate a lot of people. You hate a lot of things.
No, I don't.
Are you becoming a hater?
Stop that right now.
Are you becoming a hater?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, people
Don't
in
bring me
Concord.
right now.
Just,
Don't
like, figure
do
it
that.
out. My cousins are from Concord, and they're the complete opposite. Like, they're awesome.
Alright, so what are you gonna flex? Do you like the fast pace? Do you like
Don't mind
dealing
it.
with what type of customers you like to deal with? Do you like dealing with everyday people or do you want to deal with somebody
Players.
That's, that's fair.
You know what it might.
Alright, if you want to
No,
deal with
actually,
players,
I got-
that means you don't want to deal with the public. So you want to do B2B.
You know what?
Sales.
Many people in my industry have said to me, but like with my experience, it's like, don't be a scout. 'Cause that's what. Like I talked to.
Scouting's tough.
There's no money in it, unless you get.
Why am I bleeding?
No, my the assistant coach for UMaine when I was doing my internship, I was just asking a bunch of like questions about like when I'm older, for like job occupation, whatever. And he was like, honestly, like, you know what you're doing and saying. He goes, you shouldn't be a scout. You should be an advisor for players and going to homes and talking to families and putting this player here. Oh, put him in prep school. Put him in this juniors. Commit here.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know a few. I mean, I never had one. I sucked, but I know advisors.
I wasn't good. I was alright.
I'm a great beer league player. I'm a point per at 3 points against 5-6 the other night. What? All in success.
Oh, they have their own teams, I guess.
For Lug, yeah.
Is there advisors for that?
For hockey, yeah.
I don't know, that's a job.
Go to players' houses, talk to their families.
So like a
Get-
college advisor, but it's for
No,
hockey?
like an advisor for like.
No, I know, it's a college advisor.
No.
They help you like, study for your SATs and where to apply to college. My brother hired an advisor to.
No, but this is like an athletic advisor. This is an advisor that helps you.
No, I know, but for
yeah.
hockey, you know what I'm saying? Like, the same concept where like a college advisor.
Oh,
not a
oh,
college
yeah,
advisor,
yeah,
but
yes,
to get
yes.
into schools or
So,
like,
basically, you go
grad school.
talk to these kids and be like, all right, this is the best path for you. Like,
Career
you're
coach,
gonna go play.
hockey career coach.
Yeah, like, oh, I'll put you in prep school. Oh, I'll put you in full season AAA.
Did he control that though? Like if you're gonna go to a prep school or not? Do you have to get recruited? You're choosing the right
talking,
one to
You're
go to.
talking to the teams. You're talking to the coaches.
So you're basically talking to someone that's not gonna BS you and knows what it's about.
No.
Like if you're talking to, are they getting paid by that school to get you to go there?
Wait, say that again.
Say it's like somebody. All right, say I was nasty at hockey.
Okay.
my parents are not. I don't have a hockey background,
Yeah.
so we don't know, right?
Yeah.
And everybody you talk to might not be in your best interest, right? Like, so you talk to somebody from this prep school, they obviously want you to go there, but that might not be like the best decision for you. There could be another one that's better, right?
Okay, all right,
So then, like, say your coaches that before your prep schools might have relations to other coaches that, you know, that's how that shit works. If you hired an advisor, they would give you the black and white, like what you should do.
yeah,
That's the value of them.
yeah. They're like, if like, let's say I went to met you and your family, and
No,
you're gross, and you're just like,
but what do you get paid? You get paid like hourly? Do you get paid on like? Because I know in the other
see,
domain,
that's
like,
the
the trainers
thing.
get paid
I need
off
to
the
do my
contracts.
research. I don't know like what the deal is with that. How, like, I don't get the payment thing with advisors.
Maybe you get paid.
If you work for a company, but like if it's just like you, it has to be like, I don't know.
Maybe you get paid.
Whatever, fuck this. I'm gonna work in blue collar job the rest of my life.
You might get paid like a one-time fee.
I don't know. I don't know how. I know an advisor. I know two advisors. I could text them right now and be like, break it down.
That'd be your dream job. Go here, you get this, you do that. Work out
You know
here.
what the thing is too?
Wait for this
But I
dream
know
team.
that I know how the recruiting works. I've seen it. I
do
know
it.
how it works. I know exactly how it works.
Do it.
I know who's gonna scam you and who's not. Don't go to this team. Coach is an asshole. This league's not gonna bring you. Like I know that.
Alright,
I
so do
studied
that.
that.
What's wrong with doing that?
I also have my page. My page really helps me. The page has helped me so much with like talking to people and
Yeah.
getting connections. So like, oh, you run that?
I saw it in
The guy in
Instagram
Michigan.
bio.
What?
And I saw you change your Instagram picture.
Oh, on Instagram.
Yeah.
You're the fourth person that's come up to me in the past 24 hours and said that. Why do people say that? Like, I don't.
It's kind of
God forbid I ask a girl for Snapchat. She goes, "Oh, we're so old. Oh, aren't we so old?" It's like, why are you looking at my Instagram?
I don't use Snapchat.
What?
I don't use Snapchat. I never have. I never
That's a
use
peeve
Snapchat.
of mine right now. Yes, I know we're in our early 20s,
I never used it when I was
but
like 15.
I hate that. Like last night, a girl, like Alexa Reese's friend, like, "Oh, I don't do Snapchat." Like, what are we? Like, how old are we? I'm like, I wanted to say to her, like, "You use Snapchat. I know you do."
Yeah. I don't use Snapchat.
I'm not even trying to be like weird. It's just like, that's how. Come on, that's how everyone communicates.
I don't use it. I don't know.
To text, you just text. I do both, but it's just like people still use that.
Yeah. It's more like
Oh,
group
what are we,
chats.
kids? No, it's just an efficient way to talk to someone. Is it not?
I guess.
know.
I don't know. It's not like it's not my thing.
Wait, was that just you saying that? Like, you changed your profile picture?
You did change it. I saw it. I laughed.
No, because kids on my hockey team came up to me last
I
night.
giggled.
What?
It gave me a good giggle.
The hockey picture?
Yeah. It's you're playing hockey.
So-
It's
so
not.
funny.
It's lug hockey.
No, kids on my like
Mismatch.
Molten.
Mismatch.
What?
Does the helmet match the jersey? No.
Well, that was my club helmet, and then like my.
I know, but I'm
yeah.
saying that's your bio pic, and it's
It's
lug
not
hockey.
funny.
It's kind of fun.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, kids like the Moltons came up to me last night. Billy and Riley, Devaney, Joey Priesta, like kids on my hockey team. It was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
play
you
hockey?
get those photos.
Those are all the kids you play hockey with?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I grew up with Molt.
I know that.
Yeah.
Isn't Billy from there too? Oh, he's from
Andover. Devaney.
Um,
Yeah. Joey from Hang Up.
So yeah, Caulfield's career, hockey advisor.
So.
Fuck yeah.
But if I got that job in Michigan,
Come on, East hockey, hockey East. Right?
yeah. I don't have a lot of spots. I don't think they have much. Yeah, I don't know if they have job opportunities.
Sure I do.
Three on this. It's a long podcast.
Get that Johnson.
Mm.
That was what?
Yeah. Like, subscribe, do your thing. See ya.